Hello fellow Brotendos, good morning, get to do good evening, and today I want to talk about my experience of me playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yes, that's right, finally I got a little taste of what's to come. The ultimate game that's been going around for pretty much almost 2 decades now, and recently Best Buy and Nintendo teamed up to bring the Smash demo to some areas in the world, so we get the chance to play the demo as we saw, as we seen at E3, which was a blast. Now, keep in mind, I only did I believe it was 4 or 5 battles. I've already played Corrin, of course, Kamui, most matches, and I tried Inklings twice, I believe, if I remember. I wanted to get this video out sooner, but there were some things I had to take care of, personal things, but whatever, we're here now, fam. So, first of all, let's talk about Kamui here, okay? Yes, the waifu, barefoot waifu is here. I tried her out, and for all characters, when I'm speaking about this, it's smooth as hell, man. Like when you run and then when you turn, it's smooth. It's a little bit like the reaction time of all characters seem to be a little bit faster and on point. So it does feel like Melee mixed in with Smash 4, if that makes sense. So just try to imagine that every time you run, it's smooth. When you jump, attack, everything. Now, Corrin has been nerfed a little bit. From my experience, I would say when you do the dragon pin, the lunge pin, you're higher. For every time I did it, at least, you're higher than you are farther. Like when he or she pins, it's closer to him or her. So therefore, you're higher. Every time I did it, you were just higher than the pin going farther. So I believe that's a nerf to me, I think, because one thing, you can't really get the tipper as much range as you did in Smash 4, obviously. And then if you're higher, when an opponent's coming down from above you, if they catch that, they can punish you, which I have been punished with doing that. But you can cancel it too. I think you can shield. If you shield, you cancel out of it. So instead of waiting to be canceled, I believe that's what happened. I'm not too sure. Every time I played all these matches, I was with 3 others, a friend of mine and then 2 strangers. So I really didn't get a chance to really experiment with her. But besides that, she's pretty much the same as well with the amp of speed. And one thing I want to note too, when you're trying to combo somebody, okay, there was a Nest player, the combo that Nest does, the down throw double side air. He down throw and then he side airs twice. When he did it once, I was able to DI out of the second attack, because in this game you get launched out so fast and far, fam. Like it's almost ridiculous. It's crazy to get back on the stage now, because when you get launched, you're already in the bubble, the bubble blast zone thing, So that already happens. So it's easier to get out of combos now, I would say. Of course he did it the second time, and I barely got caught in the full combo. So, but the third time, I was able to do the air dodge. The new mechanic of the game, per se. When you air dodge, oh my god, if you air dodge off the stage, it's impossible to come back. It is. It really is. Man, like once you air dodge, I mean, it is longer. It's slightly longer than any other air dodge in the game, I think, besides Melee. I think Melee has still the longest air dodge. Once I mean, it's very, you can influence the direction, obviously, and it's very, very helpful to get out of combo situations in tight spots and such, out of the edge and whatnot. But coming back on the stage, man, if you miss, man, good luck getting back up. It's very, very difficult. Now, besides that, everything else is the same. You can cancel taunts too. That was one thing I saw. Like I taunted by accident. It was just a side taunt with Corrin. You know, it's still the same. You know, fate is clear, or depending on which gender you pick. And then when I shielded, so it was cut in the middle of the dialogue, what she usually says, and then I shielded. So I guess you can cancel taunts now. That's kind of cool, I guess. So everyone's basically a Bayonetta. Speaking of which, I didn't get to face a Bayonetta, thank God. But I did face a Little Mac. That's another new mechanic too. I faced a Little Mac a little bit at 1-on-1. You know, all of the matches were free for all. But when I was coming back from the stage and I was facing Little Mac, you know how he has armor with all his smash attacks, right? So in this game, you can infinitely charge your smash attacks. It doesn't get strong, but when you charge it to the point where you let go, or you're forced to let go normally in the other games where you can charge your smash attacks, in this game you can just hold it. You just hold it until you can release it. Now the attack doesn't get any stronger beyond that point, but it's fully charged, you know, and you can release it at will. And then that Little Mac player had me trapped. I was cornered, trying to come back, and I was trying to come back. He was charging his attack, and then when I did the ledge, you know, the ledge get up attack, the rise attack, he still kept his charge attack up. Right when I did that, he released, and of course it was a full hit, and I died. But yeah, there's that. So you can infinitely charge your attacks. You can cancel taunts. The air dodge mechanic is very useful, but you gotta maneuver it. You gotta know when to use it and all that whatnot. You can't wave dance. But next I want to talk about Inkling. I played Inkling, and man, oh man, those little guys are fast. I played the default skin one of female, and the red one of the female, reddish, pinkish. And then one thing I noticed when you're dashing, when you're running with Inkling, and you're trying to grab, you can't really tell. Because when you dash, it's like a dolphin going on, and when you try to grab it, the animation looks weird, and it's paint over the place already. One of the matches, it was me and two others who picked Inkling. You know, my friend stayed someone else. I believe he was Cloud, but everyone else was Inkling, and it was just a mess. We went to Moray Towers. That was the only new stage we went to. I think every other battle, it was either the non-platform of Battlefield, and then the platform version of Battlefield, basically regular Battlefield. One thing I want to note too real quick, with Corrin's neutral A, the third attack, if you don't do the dragon multiple chomp, the last attack looks slightly different, which is cool, which is kind of cool. She doesn't stab out, it's another swing. So there's that. Other thing too, with the Moray Towers, when you're running up and down the ramps, it seems to be random at times when you're going up and down the ramp. So if you're running and you're in the corner, if you run back, it's either going to take you up or down. I think if you're coming up from to the first place, it'll either continue to go up, most likely. It's what it looks like, but of course, when the game comes out, we get to see how pretty much that new stage works. Also, too, for Cloud players, I'm sure they mentioned this before, but when you will fully charge of your limit and you try to do, limit break, you do have 15 seconds before it automatically burns out. So keep that in mind, Cloud players. But Inkling, man, it's like imagine the Mii Gunner, okay? Pretty much buffed with all the smash attacks of the Mii Gunner and then some specials, which is kind of similar. And imagine Mii Gunner with, better strength in the smash attacks, speed, and then add in a mix of Squirtle, and you got yourself Inkling. That's pretty much how Inkling was for me. It was very, very difficult. I was getting the hang of filling up the tank. It's kind of weird to hold B while shielding, but I think you're pretty much invincible though. As far as like hitting someone normally, so I think you have to down tilt or down smash depending on who's doing it to get Inkling, because I think he or she can still be hurt while charging the ink tank from underneath, but I'm not too sure on that. KOing assist trophies do give you points, and you can grab them. I grabbed the Sukapan, whatever it's called, the one that is lidless, pretty much like a weird looking Rayman in a way, and I grabbed it by accident and threw it like it was like a regular character. So some characters you can, some assist trophy characters you can grab, you know, and throw them like if they were regular players. So there's that. And besides Inkling, you know, Inkling has pretty good recovery. The ink bombs hurt, and the roller is pretty hard to stop once it's going. The only way it can stop quicker or faster if it was interrupted by you running out of ink or getting hurt or something. But you can hop once with it. Coming back at the stage is risky because when you do the roller, you feel you're heavier. You become way heavier. Inkling is a light character, man. He or she dies pretty quick because of that. But man, that speed is pretty incredible. Just be mindful of the ink, obviously, and then most of your attacks will do. I believe that Inkling's aerial game, besides up, I think every other attack, maybe besides neutral too, I believe every other attack doesn't require ink. The up air is just like a spin kick, but everything else is with the gun, the ink gun or whatever it's called. But yeah, that's it. There was some assist trophies. There was a tournament, and they also brought out these pins, courtesy of Best Buy and Nintendo. Thank you very much. And they just gave it out just for participating to play the game. And then there was a tournament, and well, they were giving out the Smash at, and yes, but besides that, yeah, it was very, very fun. It was. I wish I could have played more, but of course, you know, there was a giant line, and everybody needs to get their turn. So you know how it is. Right next to me, there was a couple of other players, Smash players, that wanted to record their fights. I believe it was a tournament match, but one of the representatives of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate said they couldn't record unless it's capturing one of the players over the shoulders. So if you ever were on YouTube and wonder why the recordings on like phones is over the player's shoulders, is because they say that they can only record it that way. You're only allowed to record it that way. I don't know about pictures, but recording, yes, that way. And that's why you see on some gameplay videos on YouTube of people using their phones over the player's shoulders. So that's the only way you can record it, unless you're E3 or whatever. But that kind of sucks. And I overheard that because it was right next to me before I was getting my first matches for the tournament, which I was Corrin, by the way. So there's that. And that's pretty much why all the gameplays look like that. So yep, I think that's pretty much it. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything, but down the road, when there's going to be definitely more Smash videos down the road, of course, especially when the game is out. Obviously, once we all get a good feel of it, because right now it's like a drug, man. I don't want to put it that way, but yeah, I had a little taste of it, and now I want more. That's just how it is. Ultimate was fun, of course, and trying out Inkling was a very new experience. One thing I want to point out though before I end this video off, The only bad thing about Smash Ultimate, besides basically the air dodging mechanic, is there is smoke everywhere, fam. So when you're jumping, when you're dodging, when you're running, especially when you get launched and you get launched with everybody else, and this is just 4 players, mind you, 4-player free-for-all, okay? When you're getting launched, there's smoke all over the damn place. And I like how it's slightly colored to the player colors corresponding to what number they are when you get launched by. So let's say, for example, you're player 2, you get launched by player 1. The smoke would be like pinkish reddish, you know, because you got hit from player 1. But if you're getting hit and if you're getting launched with 2 others, it is Smash 4 free-for-all, you know, 4-player free-for-all by 1 player. It was freaking confusing to the point I lost track of my character and I died because of that. It's ridiculous. They gotta tone down the smoke a bit. It's all over the place. I cannot imagine how it will look with 8-player Smash. You know, 8-player Smash is coming back, and having that much smoke every time there's any type of movement basically is ridiculous. So I hope they fix that. That was only the one downside I couldn't like grasp around. Like I've been playing Smash Brothers since the beginning, you know, N64, and I'm good at keeping track of my character. And if I die because of that much smoke coming from a player who's been around since the beginning, been playing it up till since then, that's saying something. I believe that's definitely saying something. And I believe someone else comment about the same thing too, that there's too much smoke over the place. It doesn't last as long, but visually it's a complete mess. So hopefully they fix that. Of course, what we tried out, what we played, the demo is just, you know, a demo. And there's obviously going to be some fixes, some bugs fixed, if anything. But besides that, I can't think of anything else on top of my head that I wanted to talk about, besides what I did already. But I'm of course I'm still hyped, man. Just having that little taste just makes me more excited, of course, than I was before. At least I tried it. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much, you know, Sakurai, the Smash team, Nintendo, and even Best Buy, and pretty much everyone else that was involved with this. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I wanted to make this a little bit shorter than what it is, but it is what it is. I apologize for the lengthy video, but yeah, hopefully I get to put more videos out, Smash related, maybe before Smash comes out, but we'll see what happens. So thank you very much for watching. Flavors out, pieces out, and I put more gaming and other content you guys face. Alright, bye.